Welcome to The Scoop with Dukes. I'm your host, Philip Dukes, aka Dukes the Scoop. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Dukes the Scoop. And please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. This is an AU Scoop. And today we just want to get right into it. Oh, also, make sure you go become a member. There are varying levels of membership. All you have to do is go to the description on this video, find the link, and you can become a member. All support is appreciated. Let's get into it. DJ Durkin, Dirk as they call him. Some call him Smirk. Whatever you call him an employee of Auburn University as the defensive coordinator. Let's get right into the quote. Alex Golesh, Auburn University, puts out a quote. It says, "Choosing to keep DJ on our staff was an easy call. Our relationship goes back more than 20 years to our roots in Ohio. We have worked with some of the same men and we've competed against each other in this great league. We are fortunate to retain one of the top defensive minds in college football here on the Plains. He's an elite leader, incredible father and husband, and will be a phenomenal leader on the defensive side of the ball. We have great respect for each other. Time to go to work." All right. So Golders with a quote. DJ's the guy. He's an elite leader. I really like that part. He understands that who DJ is, and I think first let's get to Dirk's. Let's get to Dirk's quote. Here's DJ Durkin. "Coach Golesh and I have known each other for a long time, and I've got a lot of respect for him, his teams, and the way they work. I'm excited about what he's going to bring to Auburn and grateful for the chance to work alongside him. I love this group of players, and it mattered to me to keep pushing forward with what they have already started. The support my family and I have felt from the Auburn community has been unbelievable. This is home for us. I'm thankful for the Auburn family and everything they've shown us over the last month, and I cannot wait to get to work." Okay, Dirk returns. How does this help you? Some of the key players on this defense. Well, one, signing day definitely helps you. Two, it helps you. I think it helps you with Xavier Atkins. I don't know if it's the end all be all, but he wants to be there. But this is the SEC player. He should be the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. So I mean, of course, but I don't think you had a chance without Durkin. So I think he gives you a chance there. You look at some of that young roster: Malik Autry, Jordan Crawford, Jared Smith, Amaris Williams. It gives you a chance with all these guys. Some type of continuity, something that they believe in, someone who they believe in. So, but let's dig into the decision to stay. By now, it's been reported on multiple websites, multiple reporters on the Auburn beat have said that DJ Durkin went to sleep Saturday night thinking he would wake up as Auburn's permanent head coach. It seems to be that there was a little bit of a blind side there. I believe, and I believe it. Regardless if they put out a statement saying that that's not true, I believe it'll be damage control if they do that. But from this point, I believe that DJ Durkin was the guy. All right. Kudos to DJ Durkin for looking at the situation, and I got to give respect where respect is due. Kudos to DJ Durkin for being able to compartmentalize how he felt in the moment about, the disappointment that had to come with being given the job and not given the job. That's what it feels like almost like hired and fired in the night, or hired and demoted, from giving the job to not giving the job. You had to think that that there were some financial terms discussed. I would think probably $5 to $6 million for DJ Durkin. So to think that your salary was going to double, you'd be the head coach. he probably didn't get any sleep. Like, they say goes to bed thinking he's the head coach. He didn't go to sleep. There's no way. He not the way that he's wired. So to experience the high, that type of high, and to have to kind of stomach being told, all right, sorry, we spoke a little soon. We're going to go in a different direction. And in such a short period of time, and to be able to basically interview with Golesh and figure out, what's what. I think it says a lot about him. Now, what does this mean for the rest of the roster, or excuse me, the coaching staff? But just to switch gears a little bit here, I think that this is one of the times where Golesh got it right. When we talk about the coaching staff, the previous coaching staffs that were hired in to Auburn, and there were some key guys that always didn't make it with the new staff. Durkin is a good one. I'm starting to think that Vontrell King. No, this is what I do know. The word out in the industry is that Auburn is full. Now, whether that staff is here or not, they know who they want. So the word out is that Auburn has a ton of, the word out is that they know who they will, barring a setback. Right now, they think they know who's going to be the coaching staff. Does that with DJ Durkin retain? I know he's a big believer in Vontrell King Williams because the way the linebackers get to the quarterback. Let's look at a guy like Xavier Atkins, or even look at Robert Woodruff when he got home. The way the linebackers blitz. Let's go back to DJ Durkin with Edge Cooper at Texas A&M. Let's look at he had 7.5 sacks that year. Goes second round to the Packers. The way DJ Durkin sends his linebackers, you have to be in sync with the defensive line coach. That's one is not even close. You gotta have they play that gap scheme, so they free it up for the backers to go make plays, and he usually has a dog at backer. That lets me know that they have to kind of be in sync when it comes to that, right? So going forward, I would look for Vontrell King Williams possibly to be retained. Not sure about TJ Rushing. That's a dirt guy. But what I do know is in the coming days, this thing is going to move a lot faster than some people have thought. Now, the South Florida job could play a what happens at South Florida could play a role in this based on the fact that whoever gets that job, if you're able to offer promotions to guys, add another title to a guy who has their family in South Florida. Like you look at a guy like DVD, DeMarcus Van Dyke. He's going to be a guy that is going to he's going to be popular on the plains. But if you look at a South Florida guy, Florida International, South Florida, played at Miami, what some of the jobs that he's been offered weren't worth him leaving that area. But Auburn is a job that you have to take, which excites me. I do know DeMarcus Van Dyke is already getting started. He's been in contact with a lot of players on the team. He has a prior relationship with Crime Dog, right? That was kind of one of his mentors. I believe he coached him at Miami, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look that up. Yeah, I just Googled it. Hope put that out yesterday. Shout out to Hope for being on that. So yeah, when you talk about the mentor-mentee relationship, somebody that'll help you get the lay of the land, maybe help retain some of your corners that you want to retain, then yeah, I think DeMarcus Van Dyke is definitely going to be an asset, and to help rebuild that South Florida pipeline. That I mean, do you guys remember like the Dillard pipeline, right? Maybe getting into more Dade County this time. So I think that's a great hire. Cody Burns, what can you say about a guy who's won a natty at Auburn, who has seen Auburn at the peak? Not a lot of guys could say that. So yeah, I think Great hire by Alex Golesh. When you talk about winning the offseason, this has to be one of those things that kind of gives people like, all right, look, you literally brought in the tennis, and now it didn't happen the way I said it would, but you lit like because I think well not the way I said it would, but it could when there was interest in Joey Halsley, but you still get the same offense, that Tennessee wide option offense with Dirk's defense. And I think that's what everybody wanted last year. Will it be the same defense remains to be seen, because when you move around with coaches and, subtle things can make differences and players. But I think I do know that Auburn's going to be aggressive in the transfer portal as well. And man, right now, it could get spooky on the plains. All right. What do you guys think? DJ Durkin is retained. Drop it in the comments. See you soon. I'm out.